сами Ведом Геймс. Продолжим проходить игру.
Morning, Yuri.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning. Even as we stand here, the air is out of balance, and our world may already...
That's right.
Judy!
Well, look who's feeling better.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the air. Beings like Pharaoh and Baul.
So the Entelekea were responsible for keeping the air...
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an Apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So Apatheia are crystals of concentrated. If that's true and the energy could be extracted, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you just talked to it. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia, it was a person. That had never happened.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle. I had to find out why. It was at that time that Pharaoh first... He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain I made a deal with Pharaoh. And he agreed to grant me...
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Wait!
Settle down. Obviously Judith reached a different...
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore. I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong hands...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself, and take responsibility for who I am.
All right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground and wide, so you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh. Who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Vowels.
Every Intellicaea has a special region that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
All right, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power is extraordinary, even among the Intellicaea.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Tenza the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
So this is where Pharaoh is?
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can...
I hope nothing bad will happen. What if he said...
I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in them.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad happens.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Pharaoh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
Why did it turn into this rocky desert?
I don't know that much.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him, even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already made peace with this decision.
Rita, you've been acting a little funny. Do you have a problem with meeting Pharaoh?
I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what he had. But it's too late to turn back. We've come this far after all.
I never imagined you'd be able to speak with the Entelekea.
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe. Right, Rapide?
Yuri, you want to talk to Rapide?
I think the two of you understand each other well enough already.
I got him pretty well figured out, but I don't know if he understands me.
I think he feels the same way.
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off some...
Pharaoh? You...
Insipid poison. You appear before me.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Pharaoh? By calling them names?
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
You talk pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no! Everyone!
Estelle!
Pharaoh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I... Rebellious told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelekea, but you said that I am a poison to this. What is this power I have? Just who... If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to... But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me. I beg...
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air...
So there was an air crane here.
But what happened? Why...
What you see are the results of too much air, and it's as to why the air ran rampant. The answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the air...
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume mass, which causes the air crane to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would...
Then...
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a...
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Pharaoh?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
The gravity of this situation is beyond...
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Pharaoh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest, I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to... As a result, my sister Belius is now lost to me. Enough.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her. Someday she will surely use her power to help someone. However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the...
Compassion alone will not save...
Listen, Pharaoh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save...
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can... Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Pharaoh, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for...
Judith.
And if the effects... I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens.
What?
Score one for Judith. So that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, if we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before...
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Wait! If the formulas are causing the then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product...
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past. If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is...
He's gone.
Bye-bye. Judith.
No problem.
What?
It's okay if I have... What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of
You're pretty gutless for an old man.
Jeez, Patty, you've really got nerves of
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information...
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Pharaoh said.
The Critia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Critian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Critia are often credited as the inventors.
There isn't much left of the Critian city of Timza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Timza, and the birthplace of the Critia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, you wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, Dar?
I
that name somewhere. There was a Critian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still...
Well, there's no harm in checking.
Judith, are you coming with?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild.
So, to Ospio then.
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but...
We won't forget what Pharaoh said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that.
Well, I suppose we can all stay up.
Wait, there's something I want to take care...
You mean me?
Carol,
This is a guild thing. Best for...
I've thought about it a lot. And I realized we have to figure out a few things if we're gonna keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should...
Well, we said it before. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment. Even they say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking, we all have to receive punishment.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member. So I gotta accept my punishment. Yuri?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us. There's no way that can be for the good of the guild. So you gotta be punished too.
Now he's stretching it.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be To be honest, I just don't... So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, that would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a Blastia that our guild was planning on using again? That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world. Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think...
doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
I've never heard of it, but you've got me interested. I'll give you that much.
there's no need to be such a stickler for the rules.
Carol, I thought plenty about myself and what I should be, but I might not have considered how my actions would affect you. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize.
I just wanted to keep traveling with... I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as brave Vesperia's.
Sounds alright with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we...
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave it.
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they? Is that all a guild is?
The Don ran his guild just...
There's something beautiful about this.
Brave Vesperia, sure.
Do you want to join too, Patty?
Can't right now.
Oh yeah. You still have to...
So, what about the pun...
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxed.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I...
No, man.
No.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That... and about what you did to Rago and Cumore.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. What was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
And that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah.
To fresh starts.
You're searching for me. It's the name of the city that they talk about in the Critian legend. Location. I don't... And even if I knew, I don't...
That wasn't bad, Carol.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
I'm not sure about that. Even so, you're still you and I'm still me. If our paths are the same, I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
You're searching for me. That's the name of the city that they talk about in the crit location. I don't know. And even if I knew, I don't think it will. You're searching for... That's the name of the city that they talk about in the Cridian legends. Location? I don't... And even if I knew, I don't think it will be of any good. You're searching for... That's the name of the city. Location? And even if I knew... You're searching for Muir. That's the name of the city that they talk about in the Cridian location. I don't know where. And even if I knew, I don't think it will be of any good. You're searching for... It's the name of this location. And even if I knew...
Good day.
Good day, my sister.
Judith.
I'm Tort.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Miorzo, would you? I need to know where Miorzo is located.
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there.
Is not a Cridian's interest in her own...
That is an acceptable reason, but I'm afraid...
I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Cridians remaining on Earth up to the... Will you not tell me because these humans...
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone but our brothers and sisters...
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than, at the very least, these humans can...
I shall ask once more, why do you seek Miorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blasty. We want to go to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the crit...
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions. First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Miorzo.
A bell?
Indeed. It is hidden in one of the southern caverns on the continent.
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide. Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Critians.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're...
And? What are we supposed to do?
Relax. You humans are all... Once you have the bell, you must travel to Egathor Forest.
The Egathor Forest? Isn't that on Hippionia?
Yes, the sacred land of the Critians, so that's where the door to Miorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door There is, however, a problem.
A problem?
Yes. Egathor Forest is being devastated. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also... I cannot fathom their motives. But this...
So if we go to Miorzo, we have to do something about that?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to...
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
Indeed.
I understand.
May the road rise up to meet you.
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
Я подойду.
Did you find out anything?
We've got a lead in a place called Egathor Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south.
So, Miorzo's in that forest?
No, but...
Huh? A door?
There's a door there that leads to Miorzo.
We were told the bell that opens the door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia.
It'd be fastest to just go and check.
First, let me read.
Perhaps we should get some rest.
But...
We don't really have a choice.
All right, then I'm gonna walk around town and search for clues about the...
Hey, hold it, you should really...
Anyway, once we've gotten some rest, let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
So, Patty, did you find any clues about the...
There were a lot of books.
Well, duh. This city...
Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna have to keep...
Did you just say Ifried?
Huh?
Hey, you. So, you neither admit nor deny it. And I guess interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guild. Why don't you say something? Can't even defend... Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever defend, huh? Considering all that...
How can you say such horrible...
How? Well, because... Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild member.
We're brave...
Brave Vesperia? What a
Well, it's...
Why? You gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs to give shady thugs involved with Ifried like you got. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good for nothing
You're the good-for-nothing trash who's been tarnishing.
You...
Looks like there's a lot more vulgar pieces of trash than the latch. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of
here. Wait!
Oh? Was there some...
No!
But what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure...
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been...
Yeah, we should just let people...
Wasn't our destination ashore in Hippionia where Red...
yeah.
Then let's get going.
Could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky. Luna Storm! Moonbeam!
I got no time to think.
This'll make good practice.
Don't get cocky.
Who's next?
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Crushing it!
Are you done already?
Что ж такое? Где ты вас найти? О. Привет. Ты вообще не догони.
This is it, right?
It matches the description Tort gave.
A shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom, right?
Maybe Tort tricked you guys.
Either that or we came to the wrong place.
Wait. I can feel a draft.
The inside must be hot.
Out of the way!
It's open.
What kind of a nasty person does...
Perhaps they sealed it up to keep fishy people like you from getting...
Whoa! You're really gunning for...
What's wrong, Patty?
It's nothing. I was just a little...
You're scared of the dark?
Look who's talking.
If you're scared, you can wait here.
I'm fine.
What are all these stones doing in a place?
Wait, these aren't...
Maybe we really did come to the wrong place.
But even if that's the case...
I can't believe...
I never imagined we'd find a place like this while we were searching for the...
There's something written over...
Here lie the victims of the Black Hope Massacre. We mourn their deaths. And in this...
These are all victims of the Black Hope Massacre.
And these are the graves of people who were killed.
Yes, but... Patty!
I never thought...
Patty!
No matter how you look at it, this is just too much. You can't expect a child...
I wonder who built these graves.
Who knows? Maybe there were some survivors.
But...
I'm going to look for the key to Miorzo. You all should stay here.
What?
We can't bring Patty along when she's like this, can we?
There aren't any signs of monsters here. We should go too. Repeat, take good care of Patty.
Looks like a dead end.
Maybe the old man was right. We really...
There weren't any other shores.
Do you mind if I take a look at... Illusion beyond doubt.
A door?
What?
The Cridians possess an ancient power known as the Negig. I used that power to learn the secret phrase that would remove...
I see. So this is what Tort meant when he...
Now, let...
Could this be the key for the door to Mjorza?
Yes, we were told it's a bell, so...
Still, why is there a graveyard in the cave?
It's just a coincidence.
Maybe. I bet the person who built that graveyard didn't know the bell was hidden.
I guess that's to be expected with the door being...
Maybe the person who closed the entrance to this cave.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe to prevent grave robbing. Or maybe there was some other reason they...
It is true that Tort never said anything about the cave entrance.
So someone went to all the trouble of burying those people in such a remote...
I don't know, but we've got the bell we came for, so let's go back.
Yuri, did Ifrid...
Maybe he did.
Patty...
That's the truth she was after.
Yes, but she wasn't...
Right, let's hurry back. Thank you, Rapide. We got what we... Can you stand up, Patty?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Don't push yourself, okay?
Cypher.
Can you come with us? Could she be... All we've got left to do is to ring the bell we just got in Agathor Forest.
I agree.
Yuri, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
I'd like to say goodbye to all of you. It's time for us to part.
You sure?
Why so sudden? You don't like traveling?
No, that's...
If you feel uncomfortable around us because of what you learned about
Just don't want to cause you guys any more even if you don't mind.
Patty.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Rita?
Every single one of these guys causes... Do you really think you're any more of a troublemaker?
Rita.
If it's really just so you can focus on what you need to do, then I won't try to stop.
It'll be lonely around here without you.
We've come this far together. There's no need to...
We crossed the desert and fought so many...
Besides...
Plus, if you leave us now, we won't be able to pilot the ship, and we'll be in real... Just think about it after your emotions have calmed down. You can pick what you want to do then. Until that time, though, why don't you...
Okay.
All right. It's off to Agathor Forest.
We just gotta get rid of those suspicious guys and ring the bell, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Memories, knowledge of what the geezer did, forced to face reality. It'd discourage anyone.
She looks so miserable. What can I possibly say to help her?
It's best to leave her alone for now.
Rapide.
What's troubling you, Rapide? Rapide. The thing is...
Pooch is the best companion in times like these.
I hope that she can find some measure of peace this way.
Спасибо. Сейчас подойду. Так. Здесь можно. Вон, наверное.
This is Egathor Forest, a holy place for the Christian people.
Huh. It's nicer here than I am at.
Whoa, really? I thought you liked being cooped up in cold, dark labs and stuff.
I wish I could have seen it in its original...
That must be the Blastia the mystery group brought with them.
But that's a Hope-Loan blast.
What do you mean by mystery?
We weren't able to get any details, but Tord said he'd tell us how to get to Myorzo if we did something about...
Would doing something include smashing that thing?
I wonder. I suppose we could if there are no complaints.
I'll fix it so there's no need for you to break it.
Oh? I'll leave it to you then.
Are you gonna rest on the ship?
No,
So, is Myorzo here?
I wonder.
I get the feeling it won't be easy to find.
Nobody we talked to had even heard of a town called Myorzo.
You'd expect to see more activity in this place if anybody knew there was a town here.
The difficulty of the road might be responsible for that, though.
Man, why'd the Critians have to go and build a town in a place like this anyway?
Probably to avoid a lot of prying eyes.
We're just gonna have to check it out for ourselves to make sure then.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Alright,
who's next?
Oh, Divine Spirit!
Alright, who's next?
Flickering blaze, burn! We'll destroy them in no time. You thought you could win? Too bit stronger and stronger. Watch my back. Ooh, nice moves. That was too short.
I'll do my best!
We show no mercy to enemies.
We just rip them apart.
This looks easy.
I guess I'll go easy on them.
Oh, Caprice, something is We show no mercy to enemies.
Halt! This area is currently...
The Royal Guard. This is the Commandant's private...
What are the Commandant's forces doing in...
I have no reason to answer your questions.
Be that as it may, why are you...
Bring it on!
This looks easy.
I guess I'll go easy on them.
Take this!
Oh, yeah, we're done.
And that escalated quickly. Well, we're off to a good start.
So the mysterious group of people...
Why did he attack us?
Maybe because they're doing something here that they don't want...
You mean, with that...
Maybe, yeah.
You said you were gonna come with us, so you better...
I know. Watch out!
Estelle!
What did you just do?
Same as what she did in Heliard. Estelle's power took the air and made it dissipate. You've got to stop doing crazy...
I'm sorry. I just thought about how everyone was in...
Her power is starting to unconsciously respond to her feelings.
That last attack came from that Blastia. It was aiming straight...
Which means that Estelle will end up using her power every time we're shot at.
But then...
Hey, you saved...
Yeah, if that had hit us head on, we should be mad at the fact that they shot at us. Not that Estelle...
We've sworn to settle Estelle's problems, along with the world's problem. Everything we're doing right now is towards that purpose. We should...
But won't Pharaoh get mad if she keeps doing stuff like this? Whether it's by a Blastia or by Pharaoh. I don't want...
Come on, this is simple. We just have to do something...
That's right.
Let's pummel the jerks who are controlling that Blastia!
Alright, let's go. If you keep standing around, we're gonna leave you behind.
Stay close behind me, Estelle. My magic will protect you if they attack with a Hoplon Blastia.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger, Rita.
We're all in danger, so relax. Or maybe you don't believe I can do it.
No. I'm just worried about you.
Well, I'm worried about you.
Those two sure have come a long way.
Their little fights were fun, though. Oh well, I guess this way is healthier for everyone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Peanut Gallery! Shut up, or we'll leave you behind.
She's still got a couple of rough spots to work on, though.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Oh, Silverlight! Disturbing
Okay, let's go.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Take this! Alright, who's next?
The sign of victory!
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up.
They're...
Man, could you be any weaker?
I guess I'll go easy on them.
That was useless. You thought you could win? Too bad.
I'll do my best!
Oh, nice moves. We show no mercy to enemies. We just rip... We'll destroy them in no time. Moonbeam!
Dragons! Alright, who's next?
Oh, power that defies my rhythms!
All right, here we go. Yay!
I'll do my best.
Luna Crush! Smile of wavering darkness!
Is that it? Come on, let's keep going.
So can we just go all out?
Get out of here!
Oh, Caprice of Innocent Deliver my enemies unto me.
I got no time to think.
Just beat him. We should really enjoy these little times together.
Take this! Alright, who's next?
Come, oh Silverlight. Oh Divine Spear, run mine enemy through. Holy Lance. The sign of victory.
It's them!
Get out of our...
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Now then, at least we don't have to worry about...
We might have stopped the Knights, but we still gotta deal with this guy. He's not a Hermes.
Care to explain in English?
Basically, without a key to deep...
So I assume breaking the code...
No, it's not easy. Even if... Maybe if...
I don't think this will take much time at all.
Wait! But you said...
Help!
What are you doing here?
Perhaps he is this Blastia's...
No! I mean, I am an engineer. I swear I never want...
Undo the code and stop this Blastian!
Yes, of course. Right.
I'm sorry for surprising you back there.
Huh. Duh. I knew right away you were only trying to make me...
Oh? At least that's one problem down. Now it...
No!
What is it?
Yuri!
I could use your help here, kid.
Should have known they'd have another one of these.
Yuri, don't tell me you did.
Don't you think that was a bit wreck?
Indeed. Do you...
This?
Yuri, I'm...
Hey, you did the same for us before, right?
But...
Estelle, perhaps a simple thank you would do...
Moving right along. We...
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know... Hey!
fast, little bugger. We better catch him quick.
Please wait. Patty is... Rita,
Don't worry about it. I'll come.
Yeah, but you said...
As long as the knights aren't around, we don't have to worry. Besides, who do you think you're dealing with? If it's me versus a Blastia...
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
What are you doing? If we leave it like this, someone could use it again. I'll just make it... I'm sorry.
Nothing shines quite so bright as a young
For somebody who stood on death's doorstep.
Huh?
Didn't you say you almost died during
Well, only the living have the privilege of saying words like conviction, resolve.
Are you okay, old man?
Here I am, running off at the mouth. I get a bit sick. Come on! Oh.
Ready to go?
This looks easy.
I guess I'll go easy on them.
Oh, pile of my soul shine.
I'm feeding on the earth. Silver body to crush my enemies. Are you done already? I feel like an easy win. I guess I'll go easy on them.
Take this!
Overpower even indestructible evil!
Come, oh Silverlight!
The sign of victory!
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Grant them thy undefiled purity! Oh, mad and greedy waters, rise up and storm the very heavens! That was too short.
Everyone, take cover!
Is everyone okay?
I'll live.
Me too.
This time the old man...
Hey, old man, wanna sit this one?
If you leave me behind, there...
Come on. Even Yuri wouldn't. And anyway, you could always go back.
There's always that, I suppose.
Oh, really?
Well, if you're okay, old man.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Odin of this modest lad! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Dismiss! Oh, mad storm the very heavens! We show no mercy to enemies.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless. Hey!
Shining Flame! Drop! Delightful! Feeding on the earth. Sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies. That's no good. Divine Spear, run my enemy through. We must go on. Stronger and stronger.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Come, O Silverlight!
Incandescent spearless! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Oh, guess we're done.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
You're gone! Feeding of the air, run my saber through my body to crush my enemies!
We show no mercy to enemies. This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless.
Raging Wolfstorm! Storm! Renegade! Oh, power that tries soul shine! Silver strike! Greedy waters, rise up and storm the very heaven!
I got no time to think.
Just beat him. What a pain! They're everywhere!
We'll crush them all. You're gone.
Bye-bye. I feel like an easy win.
Don't get cocky! Oh, power that tries soul shine! Oh, blade of noble light! Overpower even indestructible evil! Here's Buster!
that's over. Yeah.
That Blastia has been making some...
It's charging up air. It won't be...
If we hurry up and sneak past...
You don't seriously think that, do you?
It's the Royal Guard!
From the other side, too.
We're surrounded?
We need to stand firm and hold.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Azure Sword! Get away! Take this! You're gone!
Not bad. Incandescent locust. Annihilate the vulgar before me.
Huh?
We have certainly grown stronger.
I suppose I could try. Should we be getting started?
Another! Take this!
This is the ultimate hurrah!
All my heart! Cluster!
Remember to keep a sharp eye out.
Did we get everyone? Stop zoning out.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
Hattie, maybe you should have stayed back on the...
If I'm just gonna keep causing trouble...
Enough with the indecision and grumbling. We're all friends here.
Friends?
My, it's not every day we get to...
Shut up! Come on, we have...
Okay.
Friends.
Patty, what are you doing?
No, I'm coming. After all, you guys are...
This'll make good practice.
Don't get cocky.
That didn't work!
That was useless. Smile with wavering darkness.
Azure Sword!
Oh, nagging greedy waters rise up and storm the very heavens.
That was a nice little break.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Crazy Black! Destruction Field!
A blade of noble light. Your power even indestructible evil.
Alright, who's next? I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
Those who obstruct the work of the knights shall be treated...
Wouldn't have it any other way.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Take no way! Take no way!
This is power.
Oh, power that tries souls shine. Photon! Oh, blade of
Alright, who's next?
This is disturbing power now unleashed. Meet my judgment upon the evil, the violent.
That was too short.
How does it look, Rita?
Just like I thought.
Think you can break it?
I said I'd do it or die trying. This has nothing to do with getting us to Miorzo anymore. There's no way in hell I'll let those idiot knights go on using these.
Okay, I'll leave this to you guys.
And where are you off to, Carol?
I'm gonna keep watch down below, just in case more royal guards show up.
Well then, I'll come along.
I'm going too. It looks like Patty's cheered.
I hope so. And you know, guy's enthusiasm.
It's Yuri's influence.
I guess the rest of us will stay here for...
Yuri himself is as laid back.
True.
Looks like it'll be a while before she can...
Royal Guard, huh? I wonder what those...
The knights have come back!
We've got to hold our ground here. Man, could you be any weaker?
Let me at 'em!
Well then, here come the riffraff.
Seems they're not going to let us rest.
They're just waiting for us to get tired. Rita, I shall defend this place.
The sign of victory!
Rita, what are you? We have to destroy him. Rita, but what? We're out of time. You can't possibly.
Rita!
Can't possibly what? Do you have no faith in me? Succeed or die trying what?
We won't give in. Rita, do what you can. We're gonna do our best. We're going to...
You guys. I will. I'll fix this thing if it's the last thing I... And just so you know, I'm expecting that...
Oh, hell.
Are you joining the Shining Youth Brigaders?
Looks that way.
I'm gonna do it! This looks like it'll be a long fight.
Don't let your focus slip.
No going through.
This is our way. Take this. This is our way.
Holy Lance! Piercing move! Destructo Spiderweb! Piercing move!
We can't let anyone through.
Stopped!
Rita!
Way to go, Rita!
I'll be.
The knights are pulling back!
Why? Because the Blastia stopped?
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Now we've kept our promise to Tord.
Okay.
What is that thing?
The door has opened. That is Miorzo.
It's definitely...
It's as unexpected.
Looks like they won't keep it open for us very long. We should hurry.
Baul!
A flying city. Who'd have guessed?
Forget the city. What about that huge thing?
It's a floating jelly.
It's an Entelekea, though not one I've spoken to.
Entelekea? That is something...
That I don't know.
I had absolutely no idea.
That's because Miorzo cut off contact with the outside world.
It's not going to attack us or anything if we get...
Don't worry. As long as Baul is with us, we should be able...
Hey, look!
They're all Critians.
Are they welcoming us?
Now this is a surprise.
Well, well. So it was you who called on...
And what is this?
Hey, it's not polite to stare, you know.
How are such children as yourselves able to come here?
She's talking about you,
You too, Rita.
Is this monster an Entelekea?
It's Baul. Have you...
Oh, you're the one who descended to the earth.
I believe Judith. Yes, there was something you had to attend to.
Are you about finished? We would like to...
Please feel free to do as you wish.
You may be out for a walk again, though.
Okay, so there...
That's actually called rude.
You're one to talk,
All Critians are pretty much like that.
Like what?
Oh, easygoing, unafraid.
The Critians who live on the surface.
Living together with humans, the Critians on the surface have lost...
So is the Elder like that too?
How should I put it? He's the perfect elder for...
Sounds like quite a unique...
This should be interesting.
The Critians are different than I imagined.
Oh man, I totally agree.
What's so different?
You know, more like... I thought they'd be more like you, Judith.
Yeah, I'm seeing far less skin than I expected. I mean, come on!
So that's what the two of you were looking forward to?
How juvenile.
What are you looking at me for? I was talking about her personality.
Seriously, let's have some decency here.
Is it me, or are you a little disappointed too, Yuri?
I'd like to ask the same thing, Yuri.
It's you.
Ah, man.
I never would have imagined.
There's so many types of Blastia.
Looks like the Critians really were the ones who...
Yes, seeing all this
It sure would be nice if we happened upon a way to do...
Really, that would be...
It's not working.
It doesn't have a core.
This city has stopped using Blastia. What you see...
Why would they do that?
Because that was the path we took.
It's been a long time, Elder.
So you were the cause of all this commotion outside.
These children are humans who are traveling with me.
This is...
Yes, it's my Bodhi Blastia that I used.
I thought that Earth dwellers had stopped you.
Do you not use the Blastia here because it...
There are no normal or... Blastia is made by crushing Apatheia and processing those pieces with...
Hold it. Cores are...
Indeed, that is what the stories say. Even without that power, it is a stone. This is why its power was restrained. By breaking it, our legends tell us that
A bit ironic, huh?
Yeah. The apatheia that comes from Entelechea is necessary to make the very Blastia that they hate.
Maybe Pharaoh didn't tell us about apatheia because he felt
Elder, there are many things.
We're trying to find out what sort of role Blastia played in ancient times, and if Blastia ever brought disasters to this world. We'd like to know. Yorzo must still have some folklore, right? Perhaps you could tell us what you know.
My home would be a better place to speak of such things.
Hey there, where you go?
I was in the middle of my daily walk.
Apatheia, Blastia, air disturb.
We might even see more connections once he's told us the Critian folklore.
The Elder's house is the large building with a differently colored roof than all.
Gotcha.
Patty, we're leaving.
Oh yeah, I'm coming. You used to live in Yorzo, Judy?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
What sort of kid were you?
A little shy and overindulged, maybe?
A little shy?
That's hard to picture.
It is beyond imagining, isn't it?
Everyone told me I was a strange child.
Yes, I can see that. A child being called strange by strange people.
She must have been Judy-like since she was little.
I'd like to ask you all exactly what that means to each of you.
Всем спасибо, кто был на стриме. С вами был Ведом Геймс. Сегодня будет вечером, наверное, продолжение. Интересно, что будет дальше. И надеюсь, что скоро будет финал. С вами был Ведом Геймс. Заходите на наши стримы, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь.